All right, so I'm just sitting in my car because I've just been and had me flu and me COVID jab. I'm not allowed to drive for 10 minutes. So I thought, I don't know what I do. I'll pop on here quick and just say hi. Hi. No. So, honestly, just useless, and I. But I thought we'd have a quick chat about, because I've just had my COVID jab. I'm not going to chat about COVID, but I'm going to talk about COVID jabs. So I know that lots of people are deciding not to have any more. I just wondered what you thought. I mean, I get that some people are a little bit worried about the effects of it, but we've had a few now. So, I mean, I fall into that bracket of still being eligible to get them because I've, you know all the stuff that's happened to me. So I still get them, but I've had COVID in my left arm and flu in my right arm. So I might not even be able to lift my arms up later. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Oh, I don't know. But what are your thoughts on the COVID jab? Are you going to still have them? If you're not, tell me why you're not. I don't know why my voice was so squeaky high then. I apologise. But it's a little bit weird, isn't it? That why am I still having them? Still having them because I'm a bit vulnerable, I suppose. I suppose that's why. Don't know. I'm still having them because I don't see why I shouldn't. Nothing's proved me that I shouldn't have them. But people are really worried about them now, aren't they? But when all that was going on and people were dying in their thousands, tens of thousands, people were quite happy to do them. But now people are not so much. I just wonder why. People have changed a bit. But so do you have yours? Are you still going to have any in the future? What about your flu jab? Do you have that? I mean, that was a pandemic. That killed hundreds of thousands of people. The flu, didn't it, back in the day? And lots of people have it now. I guess it's because it's proven. It's proven now, isn't it? Anyway, so even more controversial, shall we? Because the bill's going to Parliament today to see if it'll be passed or not, innit? About euthanasia. So what do you think about that? I mean, I've got my opinions. I'm allowed to have my opinions. That's what my podcast is all about, my opinions, isn't it, really? What's my opinion on it? I think it should be allowed. I do think it should be allowed. The truth of the matter is that if somebody's quality of life is rubbish, and I mean, it needs to be proved. It's not something you can just go be diagnosed with something one day and go and do it the next day. But if somebody's got a illness and they're of sound mind and they think that it would be a nicer way to do things, oh God, it's really difficult to use the right words. All right, so if my wording's not perfect, you understand what I mean. I think we should be allowed to. Let's be fair. If you had an animal and it would be kinder, we would do that. But we don't do it to humans. That is a bit weird in my eyes. I mean, if you're of sound mind, and I mean, I'm going to say some things. We've all seen people die of cancer, and it's not pleasurable, is it? It's not a nice thing. It's not a nice end. And there are many others that are much worse than that as well. Because I think people should have the choice. Why should we not have the choice? It's not a choice whether it's not a choice to end your life. It's a choice to end your life in a way that you see fit for you. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I've got all deep again, haven't I? Deep and meaningful. But I wonder what your thoughts are. There are going to be many people that think this is absolutely terribly, terribly bad. And I should imagine religion would think that it was absolutely terrible and would never be allowed. But I do think we should all have choice of how we live and choice of how we die, in the fact of, if it's a bad, rotten life, then that's my opinion. It's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. I don't care. I ain't bothered. You're going to have your own opinion, but I'm going to have mine and I. This is what this is about. Show and shit show. It's all about talking about stuff. Anyway, I should lighten the mood a little bit now, shouldn't I? So I've got to sit here. I'm not allowed to drive for 10 minutes because I've had my jabs. All right. But I've got to tell you, I'm back on the fact of there are more traffic lights in the area. I mean, had to come to the pharmacy to have my jabs. It took me a lot longer than it should have bloody taken me. That's all I got to say, because the traffic is getting worse. And I said I wouldn't go there and talk about it anymore, but I can't not. I mean, this journey was supposed to take me, even at the diversion, was supposed to take me about 10 minutes. It took me 20 because on my route, there were 2 more sets of traffic lights that shouldn't have been there. And I can't even see a reason why they should have been there, if I'm honest. Can't even see a reason for it. Anyway, anybody who lives in my area, have you been to see the moon? Right, if you live in my area, you know what I'm talking about. I ain't been to see it yet. Does look impressive though, doesn't it? Doesn't it? I think I'm going to go and have a look later. In the dark, because it'd be much more impressive. I mean, it's going to be all over the news soon. So it's very exciting. Have you been? What was it like? Did you love it? Do you think it's in the right place? Because the bloke who built it, he comes from Bristol. And I don't know what, right, I'm not saying it shouldn't be here. Right, before you get all like arsey on me, I'm not saying it shouldn't be here. I'm just saying, is it the right place to display it? Or would it have been better at like Bristol Harbour? Just thinking, I mean, how many people are going to say it where it is? I know all the people where I live are going to see it, but are people going to come from afar to see it? They ain't going to come from that bloody afar because all the bleeding roadworks, that's the truth. That be the truth, I'm telling you now for nothing. Oh, I'm so sorry. One day I'm going to come on here and it's all going to be light and happy and whatever. You know, and one day it's not going to be, is it? Most days it's not going to be. Right, I'm waffling again. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to go see the moon. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you'll see it on the news. You will see it on the news. It's going on the national news, so that all of you will know what I'm talking about. The moon. Come and see the moon on display. It's quite clever, really, because when you see it in comparison to the real moon, it's very, very clever. Very, very clever. Very, very, very clever. Anyway, I reckon my 10 minutes is up. I've just waffled for absolutely nothing, can I? Also, when I got to the pharmacy I needed to go to, there was nowhere to park. So I've got to say, this whole thing is definitely part of my shit show. All right? Because the whole thing was, it took me 10 minutes longer than it should have taken me, so I was 10 minutes late. And when I got here, there was no parking. Not a cool thing to do, is it? The poor man, I mean, I was whittering and chantering to him, saying, I'm sorry I'm late, it's all the traffic. No. He's probably thinking, shut up. Don't really care, I'm not bothered. Right, I've got to go, because I am whittering, and I'm getting on my own nerves now. I apologise if I've upset anybody in anything I said, but remember, everything I say is my own opinion, and I'm allowed my opinion. You got yours, tell me yours. Comment, let me know. Let me know if you want me to shut up and never speak to you ever again. Actually, don't do that, because that's just pointless. Just don't watch this ever again. Innit? Alright? Sorry. But anyway, love you, bye. If you can't find anywhere to park, and you can't drive anywhere because there's more roadworks, comment as well. Life is just getting me down. I'm going to be happy, I promise. Oh my God, there's a man about to reverse into my car. I've only just had that fixed. Oh, I should have talked about that too. Talk about it next time. Talk about my car. Right, love you, bye. Have a great day. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Drive safely. Have your jabs if you want them. Oh God, bye. Love you, bye.